Hey world, Tiffany Stacey here, aka Tiffany Wilson, and I'm the owner of Tiffany Stacey Photography and Video LLC. And I provide weekly video tips to help you create better video content. All right, so if you haven't done so already, if you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and also feel free to like and comment as well. And also, I have a really nice gift for all of you out there. I have a checklist for 9 steps on how you can create video content. So I have the link in the description. So please feel free to go to that link and put in your email address, and you'll get a lovely checklist from me that can help you create better video content. Because we're always trying to get better, right? Okay, so I know it's been a couple of weeks, but I wanted to come back, and I had left off last week. Well, the last time I was on video, I had done a video on like how to structure your video scripts. And I figured this week I would at least go through that process and kind of show you what I do in terms of how to brainstorm and how I create my video scripts. So let's kind of review what I had talked about the last time I was on video. And really, creating a video script helps you with having less stress when you film, because you know what, this is such a process and you can get really stressed out and really worked up and forget totally about what you're supposed to say. So a script will help you not to be as stressed. Also, it'll make you, of course, appear more confident. And as you can see here, I have my own script, so I don't lose track, so I can stay on task. So even someone that like me who's been doing this for a while, I need a script. I can't live without it. So don't leave home without it. So also it makes the editing process a little bit better. So I guess when you go in to edit, you can chop it up according to that script that you've written. So that's super helpful. And all of these things are in the video that I created a couple weeks ago. I have the link in the description. So if you want to check out that video at some point, please feel free. And also the other part to creating a script is that you can repurpose the script for blogging purposes. I love to use my script and post it in written form on certain things. So, and it also is great for referencing when I need to, like when I did my checklist that you should be adding your email to. I used a previous script and I was able to design the checklist. So in the video, I had shared with you that you need 3 parts in a script. It's just like your typical when you were in high school or college writing an essay. So you have your intro, you have your body, and then you have your conclusion. It's that easy. So if you just go by that, you will have no problem creating video. So of course, with the intro, you want to be able to hook that person in. You know, it's the way to get them to read on further. So in the video sense, you know, you want to hook that person in so they will continue to watch your video. And then you have the body, and those are the points that you're going to cover. I said in a video that I like to always create at least 3 to 5 points that I want to share in a video. So that just helps me to remember it. I mean, I don't try to memorize the script, but it just lets me know that, hey, I got to cover these points. And I do it section by section, and I do as many takes as it takes to make that happen. And then lastly, you have your conclusion. And usually in the conclusion, I like to have my call to action. That's, getting people to go to the website or purchase a product, anything that you need somebody to do, or, if they've learned something, taking those steps and then applying it to something. So yeah, so it's that easy. So also in the video, I had showed you guys what my script looks like. So tonight I'm actually going to go over how I create my videos. So over time, I've kind of perfected it. It's taken me a long time to get to this point. So that's why I feel kind of confident about sharing this all with all of you. So let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, so we are on my YouTube page. And as you can see here, opened up, this is not your typical screen, but it comes with this lovely box here. That is what you call TubeBuddy. I use a service called TubeBuddy whenever I'm creating my videos. Basically, it just helps your videos, optimize your videos. So make sure it helps with making your videos searchable on YouTube and on Google. And here's the thing, this is a huge thing when it comes to creating video content. What's the point of creating videos and then you don't have any way that that person can find that content? So I always start, this is the most important part, and that's why I start with this, because I want to make sure that people see my videos. And yes, it takes a while for, the algorithms, like especially with me, if you see my account, it's not pretty. But I've seen this over the years, and over time, people do find your content and it works its way. And, then you build your subscribers and your following and your viewer count through that. So here's the thing. Also, you don't have to be like an influencer or, anybody super popular. You want to make sure your videos get found. Doesn't matter where you're at in the food chain. You want to make sure that even the smallest person can find that video content. Because I've found some amazing video content from smaller YouTubers, and I love their content. So keep that in mind. So here's the thing. Prime example is a video I did maybe 2 months ago. It was a LED light video I did, and it was titled like Newer versus Newer. It was 2 different lights. And that video I knew was probably going to get a lot of hits on it because people could typically look for reviews on different items. And let me turn this down. This is kind of loud. Sorry, I have some music going on in the background. I didn't know that was going to turn up. But it's been seen, and it's helping someone out there. So I suggest that you use this TubeBuddy to start planning your videos. So anyway, here it is. Here's my license I have. So once you have to create an account through TubeBuddy, they have a free. I'm not going to go into detail with that. You can try the free account, but then you have paid memberships, and of course those would come with different perks. And I'll do a video eventually on TubeBuddy, but for right now I'm just going to show you what I use. So here's the main screen. I typically go to keyword. So this is where I pretty much go to find out, what I have an idea of what the video is going to be, and I just go and search exactly what, maybe a possible title. So my next video is going to be about improving your audio quality. So if I am starting off with this, I'm going to go into, let's see, improving audio quality. And then I'm going to hit explore, and I'm going to see what pops up. So right here, this is telling me that in this overall score, that particular topic, this keyword isn't too competitive and has enough search volume to make it worth targeting. That's okay. That's decent. It's 54 out of 100. That's decent. I could use that as one of the tags, but it won't be my main title. So typically I go over here and I see what else pops up as a result that are related to that particular search. And so already right here, I like this title right here, how to get better audio in your videos. Perfect. So then I go on to tagging or clicking on different keywords. I'll scroll down. You have better audio for YouTube videos. And these keywords are not only good for YouTube, but they're also good for just search in general. So don't just discount this and say, well, it's only for YouTube. No, don't do that. It's perfect for any search purposes. This is perfect because this is exactly what people are looking for. So more than likely your video content will pop up if you have some of these popular keyword search. So I clicked on, and so what I normally do is just like go down the list, things that relate to my video that I plan to do. I just click through them. Well, maybe not this one. Maybe because it's a little vague. I want this to actually be towards improving audio quality with video. Let's see. And then I will go in and copy my clipboard. And typically what I do is, let me bring it up. I'm trying to bring up Word because typically I script everything in Word, but you can use whatever you like. You can use Google Docs or whatever word processing system you use. You can also create the video topics within TubeBuddy, but I am always in a rush and I haven't actually been able to sit down with it and like kind of teach myself how to do that. I think I did it once at the beginning, but I just totally forgot how to do it. So I'm going to show you what I typically do. All right, let me bring in my screen. All right, so typically I start off with whatever my title is going to be. I'm going to find a better title, or what was it? What was the one I had? Okay, so let's just say, I'll just go with that. How to get better audio in your videos. I like that. And so that's going to be the title. And these are the tags that I had copied and paste. So I'm going to go back in and I typically do another search to make sure I hit all the tags, or I get all the tags that people have possibly searched for. And this is perfect because this is 100 out of 100, which is an excellent score. And it says, even though there is some competition, the search volume is high enough to make this a great keyword target. So I like this. This is the one I'm looking for. So I'll go down and click and, in reference to whatever. And more than likely, some of these have been doubled up. I'll go in and like just, delete some of them if I have to. So and I'm also going to click Rode and lavalier mics because that's going to be part of my video, is having a lavalier or Rode mic. So I'm going to definitely want those keywords in there. How to make mic sound better. How to get better audio quality. How to make your audio awesome. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and copy the clipboard. And again, right here was add to topic planner. So you can plan out your videos ahead of time. But we're not going to do that. So I'm going to bring back my Word document in here. And I'm going to go ahead and copy or paste all those tags. And as you can see here, I got all my tags from the previous screen. So once I pretty much know what I'm going to do, I'm pretty much done with TubeBuddy for now. And I go ahead and I'm going to minimize that, or I'm just going to bring up the Word document. So what I typically do, I'll put my intro, and then I guess I could just put body for this, and then my conclusion. And so I don't do the intro first, because I end up always doing that last, because sometimes I end up changing it when I get into more of creating what the video is going to be about. And sometimes I have to do additional research. So sometimes I like to include that in the intro. So, all right. All right. So in this video, I'm going to, so I'll start off with, let's say, I don't know if you can, that's kind of small. Yeah, it's kind of small. What in the world? Why doesn't it let me? That's weird. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So I'm going to start off with, I know, and bear with me. This is like really weird for me, because normally I don't have anybody that's kind of watching over me while I'm trying to write. So yeah, you get it. So I'll just say, like, in this video, I'm going to talk about 3 microphones you should consider for your videos. 1, Blue Yeti. 2, Rode lavalier. That's not the actual name, but for this purpose, and you'll see it when I create the video, and these are just things I put. I don't have the actual names, but I will go in normally and change it to the actual name at a later time. So, and for these kinds of videos, when I do like these kind of, like, I guess, review videos, I like to do the pros and cons, because there's pros and cons to everything that you do. You know, there's no perfect solution to everything. So yeah, everything has its pros and cons. So let's do pros. Okay, let's share with you. You should consider. I'm going to share with you the pros and cons to using these microphones in each video. Using microphones. To using these microphones in your video. Okay. So first and foremost, I gotta move this, because this is like super awkward trying to type, and because I typically, well, I guess that's not gonna work. So maybe I'll just move this. to get up on the mic. Okay, so I'm sharing with you the pros and cons to. Is there any way I can make this bigger? There we go. That's what I needed. Okay. I'm going to share the pros and cons. Okay. And this Blue Yeti that I'm talking about in the script is actually the one I'm using right now. So I'm going to list some of the pros of that microphone. I think it's personally affordable. I don't know if if 100 and I think it was like 130 is affordable, but I always tend to look at like, this was a highly recommended microphone, so I'm like, I don't want to go with some off brand and it's not what I want. So I just went ahead and spent the money on it. I bought this last year, and literally I didn't fully, let me turn this off. I didn't fully get the use out of it until just recently when I started doing these live streams. This is so weird. This thing is not working for me. Okay, it's not letting me click out. Okay, anyway. Cons. All right, some of the cons. What's another con? I have nothing bad to say really about this microphone. I'll have to come back to that. But okay. Next up is the Rode microphone. I'm just gonna say less lavalier. I like this one. stationary. Spell that stationary. If I spelled that right. See really. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I think of things and I like go back to it. So yeah, just one of those things. So the Rode microphone. Oh, so this one is Pros. Pros. The biggest pro with this one is it's mobile. Easy to use. Yeah, this one's affordable too. Affordable. And then mobile, easy to use. I think the sound quality is sufficient. And then, so I have some cons for this one. This one, basically, the mic did not last. Microphone did not last. I had to buy a new one. Picks up everything in the environment, and that's not with the Rode mic, that's just with the mic itself, so there's nothing you can do about that, so I'll probably cover that. Okay, so maybe I'll come back to that one too if I could think of anything else. And then I have the Rode Shoe microphone. This is Pros. It's great for whoa. Pros, this one. Captures quality ambient sound. And I'm trying to remember, it's been so long since I've used this microphone, but okay. I'm not sure about that. Okay, so I'm about to come back to that. Okay, cons. This one, I'm not sure how long. Not sure of. Oh. Easy to leave on. Hard to remove batteries. There's always issues with this. I always have problems with that. So that's it for now. So, I go through the pros and cons, and then I would move on to my intro. So my intro typically is So I used to have kind of like a teaser when I was doing my videos with the white backdrop. But now that I do these live videos, I don't do any of that. So I just try to get into the video as soon as I can. So what I'll do is always say, "Hey world, Tiffany Stacey here, aka Tiffany Wilson," because as some of you know, I go by my first and middle name. I only did that because my name is Tiffany Wilson's super like common. So it just didn't. So I was just like, you know what? I want something that kind of is a little bit unique, not something that's super common that I know 20 million other people have. So, okay. So Tiffany Stacey here, aka Tiffany Wilson, and I'm the owner of Tiffany Stacey Photography and Video LLC, and I provide weekly video tips to help you create better video content. And as you do videos, this will get better and better. You start tweaking stuff based off of you want to change some things. Like I changed my, I provide weekly video, like I was saying, I provide weekly video marketing tips to help your business grow. But I realized that, there's people out there that might not necessarily have a business who want to create video content. So I don't want to like exclude people that aren't business owners from that. So I'm for the people. I'm for people who are interested in creating video content. I love creating it. So I figured, why not create video content for everybody? So I usually have that, and then I usually say something along the lines of, hit me up on YouTube, follow me on, or I'll say, hey, don't forget to subscribe. Ooh. Can't spell. Subscribe to my YouTube. YouTube channel, which link is in the description. And also feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will move on to that. And so then I'll start getting into, I'll maybe share a personal experience, or go into, like I think I said it earlier in this video, I created, a previous video. If you didn't check it out, please feel free to check it out. And then I'll just kind of go into it. So I'll say something like, audio is super important. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to revise it at some point. Like, if you have terrible audio quality, more than likely a person will not stick around. It doesn't matter how good your content is. You have more than. However, now I don't think I would say however. Like, I don't even say that, but like in my writing I say it. So I'd probably figure out another way. So your video can look terrible, but But if you have decent audio quality, that person is likely to stick around. So that's kind of my hook, I guess. I would go in and revise it, after I write stuff out. I've been getting better at just writing stuff and then going back and making changes, because sometimes I overthink stuff and then I'm like, oh man, it doesn't sound right. And then, then I waste so much time trying to get like the perfect intro that, it like robs me of a lot of time. So I'm just better at just writing it and then going from there, and then kind of sharpening it up, I guess, if you want to call it that way. So let's see. And here's another thing when I do this is I like to at least share with that person the benefit of doing this certain action at the beginning as well. So they know that, I'm not just saying this stuff just to say it. I'm saying it because I really believe that it's beneficial. And plus, it's something that I myself have done and I know that it works. So I always like to make sure that somewhere in the intro that I really like specify the benefits of it. And so you should definitely do that with videos that you're doing. So yeah, okay, so let's just pretend, I don't think this is like in stone, but this is pretty decent start here. So once I have all of this stuff, and then I'm just gonna, and as I said, I bold everything because I know that that's the change in topic. So I know that I'm moving on to the next subject. So we have the conclusion here. And I like to list, hey, please feel free or I'd say if you liked these tips, feel free to sign up to get a free checklist to help you improve or help you create video content. Also, feel free to check out the products I shared in this live stream. Affiliate links are in the description. And video. You can contact me on my social media as well. And then from there, all right, so hope this video was helpful. Please stay healthy and safe. And I'll be back next week. All right, so that is a start. So that's usually just the kind of framework of what I use. I think it looks pretty freaking decent. So, hey, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I am always here to help. And as I said, please go, if you're serious about creating video content, please check out my checklist, sign up. The link is in the description. And feel free to subscribe if you like this video, like this content. If you liked it in general, just let me know, because I have no idea what people are interested in. But, I'm just kind of going off of what I think is best for where you want to start in your video. And let me get off my shared screen. It is not letting me get. Okay. Weird. Oh, that's because I'm on the screen. Anyway. All right. So I hope you liked that video. Anyway, I will be back next week. Let me know. Love doing these live streams. They are a whole lot of fun. So yeah, I will be back. So see you all next week. Bye-bye.